Hey guys, and welcome to a later stream than normal, a bonus stream because it's on a Friday, and something a bit different. So we've just finished Tears of the Kingdom, and that's not, we're not playing a game tonight. We are doing okay. Hang on a sec, this is supposed to be showing you my game screen. Why isn't it showing you my game screen? Properties, there we go. No, properties. Right, can you... Right, EP, just confirm. You can see Summer Games Fest begins in 13 minutes and 56 seconds on the screen. Awesome. Alright, let me just do something. What is the transform thing? Fit the screen. How are you doing, EP, anyway? I was just thinking before I went live, you know, like this time next year, your game could be featured here. Just saying. That's a lofty goal. Oh, don't worry about it. I understand. What's the new job? Just go on the live tab on the channel. You'll be able to watch it all there. Even though we went back and had a couple of extra streams as well, you can spend an hour and a half watching me trying to do a glitch that clearly it doesn't work. Typical web development job. Fair enough. Helps pay the bills, not too passionate about it. Well, yeah, this is the unfortunate reality of independent game development is that you still have to pay the bills. I just got finished reading a book. You might not have heard of it, or you might have read it. I don't know. It's called Blood, Sweat and Pixels. And it's by Jason Schreier, who now works as the games reporter over at Bloomberg. But it's all about like high-profile game studios that have closed over the last sort of 10-15 years. It's a really good read. That is pretty cool. Tokyo Game Show. That is very cool. Well done, man. That's awesome. But yeah, Blood, Sweat and Pixels. Really good read. Delves into how studios closing affect the actual people that work there. But it like tells the story about how some people have been saving some of it, and then like they closed the studio behind BioShock, so a bunch of them just went, fuck it, now's the time, it's a sign, and started their own independent studio. But they were like working out of an apartment that they all shared and stuff. It's a good read. I recommend it though. It's a really good read. I'm normally not into non-fiction books, but I'm glad I got that. It was really good. It took me ages to read it because I'm just like that with books sometimes. But yeah, it's such moments have produced some good games over the years. So Blood, Sweat and Pixels, yeah. Jason Schreier. Yeah, the thing, like, you know, what about some of the layoffs? And this is not disparaging anyone who worked in these jobs or anything like that, and it's shit, and I hope they're all back on their feet and stuff. But like, Microsoft bought Activision, right? The biggest acquisition in gaming history, $70 billion, right? Activision would have had certain functions that Microsoft don't need, and it's not necessarily game development, it's stuff like HR and like facilities management and shit like that. And it's just like you just don't need, when you're already a massive company, you just don't need those positions a second time. So it's shit that some of those people got made redundant. But if you sit and think about it, you're gonna get that in an acquisition like that. If a company's got its own facilities people, and a bigger company who already has facilities people or HR people come along, they're not just going, oh yeah, we got jobs for you. No, well, like that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the games media tend to say there's been X number of 1,000 layoffs in the game industry over the last 2 years, which, I mean, there's a lot. It's currently standing at something like 15,000 jobs across the games industry in 3 years, I think, or something stupid like that. It's something like that. But the way that they report it makes you think it's all developers, and it's not. Like some of the outlets, to be fair, do say it's mainly when it says it's like, it'll be fair. To be fair, it'll be HR staff and stuff like that. But yeah, it's like there's a lot of developers that have been laid off and stuff, and things like that, which is shit. And being laid off I've been laid off before. It's shit. It's wank. But sometimes, like I say, you got a massive company like Microsoft coming into another massive company like Activision with two massive HR departments that are going to become one. You don't need that. You need one HR department. Met people always game to us who've been laid off at Rockstar and the yeah. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I think the sort of open secret of the games industry is that to become a developer in the games industry is a bit of a mercenary lifestyle. I feel like you have to consider, even if you have like a full-time job and all the benefits, that you still have to spend your time at a given company thinking like you're a contractor, and that your contract is due to end at any point. It's not quite so bad in the UK because we've got various protections, but in the US, that just seems to be the easiest way to do it. Main guy who's an art director trialed to manage a team of AI art prompters and said it was a miserable experience. AI art prompters? So what, they were just taking an AI engine, typing in various things and seeing what it spat back? That does sound like a miserable experience. No one, absolutely no one would be passionate about that. I mean, like, I'm a fairly easygoing guy. I can find the silver lining, the good in just about everything. But if that were what that job was, even I would hate it. Just guys who are apparently skilled in telling. Oh God, that's possibly the most modern job description that I've ever heard. The rise of AI pisses me off. It's not even AI, it's fucking marketing bullshit. Here's the silver lining in this. I was thinking about this the other day. Here's the silver lining in all this AI stuff. It will eventually get to the point where the people running the AI, and this is not science fiction doom and gloom bullshit, it'll get to the point where the people running the AI algorithms realise that it's spitting back other AIs stuff, or amalgamation of other AI stuff, and it just becomes shitter and shitter, and no one can trust anything. It'll eventually kill the internet, because like it'll kill art, it'll kill the internet, and people will realise it's an incredibly bad choice. Because even now, and what we've been living with this type of AI for what, 2 years maximum right now, and it's already taking AI generated stuff and feeding it back into other AI algorithms and spitting out more junk, and it's just you get into the point where they're not useful anymore because they're not giving you decent results, because it's just more AI stuff generated by a different algorithm. It's just done. It's just slowly killing itself. Yeah, Instagram's that way. Now I'm a man. This is gonna make me sound really bad. I'm a man who likes the female form, right? And when I do a search on Instagram, I'll get pictures of beautiful celebrity ladies, Jennifer Lawrence, Jennifer Aniston, Emma Watson, stuff like women like that. Some of the most beautiful women in the world. And now, if I see 5 images of Jennifer Lawrence, 4 of them are AI generated. I haven't searched for AI Jennifer Lawrence. It's just what's being spat back at me through the algorithm. Yeah. This is the first time on that. This is the first time that industry hasn't led the way. Because, like, the switch from VHS to DVD was done in large part by the corn industry. The switch from that to Blu-rays was done by the corn industry. It's people have their opinions on it and everything, but it paves the way for a surprising amount of innovations. Like even VR, they were that industry was paving the way for that with the content it was putting out on the early VR headsets. And this will be the first one where they can't do that because it's not giving them anything else. It's actively stealing people's identities, which is not what you want when you work in that industry. Alright, let's see what we got. Summer Games Fest 2024. Speaking of the corn industry.
Please welcome to the stage, the creator of the Game Awards,
Jeff Keighley. To be fair, for a guy that used to work at GameSpot, he's certainly moved up in the industry, hasn't he?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games?
Well, you're on a mission that's going to be none
We are so
here.
thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
Awesome.
But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures.
Ooh, I didn't
which
think
have
you'd mention
disappointed
this.
all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success.
That's
Take
you,
a
my
look
friend.
at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year. 2 of them are considered, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams or solo developers.
I
I look
really
at
need
this
to try
list,
Balatro.
It's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas,
That's mainly 'cause your
new
game ain't out
teams,
yet,
and
dude.
smaller creators can and will break through.
I have
it's
faith.
a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today there are many paths to sustainability and success, and that's what makes this industry so great. And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter.
I
but
have
also
literally
smaller
heard
titles,
no one say a
including
bad
few
thing about
games
that
made
game.
by
I
single
can see it winning Game of the
individuals
Year
and
multiple,
first-time
in
creators that we
multiple
invited to be part of this
venues.
show, because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours, because we have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games? All right, it all begins right now. Here's our first announcement.
Fingers crossed for you, my friend.
Next.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage! Empathy. Oh, hilarity! This guy! Straight! What game is this anyway?
Is this Lego Horizon?
Hey, neat costume. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, right in the eye. And cut fire attack.
A
This
lonely
it
hero
won't be by
hunting
Gorilla.
the sheep
This
all
show.
by herself.
Hello, I have friends, you know.
Let's do this!
Right. A friendly hero hunting with her pals.
Ow, hey, whose side are you on?
Exploring.
Wow, what is this place?
collecting all the shiny things,
Woo, money!
and making a home.
It does seem like goofy fun.
The Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw. Ooh, that's a big one.
That's what she said.
Down you go.
Looks pretty graphically impressive, this, to be fair to it.
Ooh, you want mustard on that?
I'm good.
I haven't played a Lego game in years, and this is the first one that I've gone, yep, alright.
There you go. Wasn't that fun? That was Lego Horizon Adventures, coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to
Yeah, I
you
can
to
see
find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
I'm sure it'd be silly not to let you build the robots. Talking about, he said about shifting the tone, he ain't wrong with this one, is he? Jesus. Zombies. Chucking grenades around the gas station seems like a poor decision. Hell 2. There was a first one of these? I've never heard of that game.
Coming this Halloween. Looks really, really intense. All right, to introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming
How generic
someone
is this?
who I've
It's
known
coming
for over
out
a
on
decade.
Halloween.
She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals, like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our
As soon as she said
favorite
witches and wizards, I knew it was going to be
heroes. When it
Hogwarts.
comes to Quidditch, we've all wondered, do I have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star? To beat your toughest opponents? To keep your composure in the face of adversity? To chase your dreams at any price? To seek glory for your team? No challenge is too great. No dream is too big. So ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Do you
I hope they
have
show
the
more
heart to be
gameplay than
champion?
what appeared to be that little tiny sliver. Right, there's a little part of that that reminded me of like Sensible Soccer back on the Amiga
That's Harry Potter,
when I were a
Quidditch
kid, so
champions
well
launching
before you were born.
worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC.
That looks crap.
Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new
There's that
world.
thing behind the
It
back
hails
where
from a
you're throwing the
single
ball towards the
developer,
end,
Gavin
with indication of
Eisenbeis, up in
gameplay. It
Seattle,
wasn't
who's been
fast
making
enough.
games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends.
Do you agree
Tough Bust.
it should be faster than what they're showing there? Assuming any of it was gameplay. To me, Quidditch would be quite a fast game. The fuck is this? This looks like something you would find in Roblox, but faster. Yeah. There's part of my streamer brain that's going, I should definitely play this with a small content creators to help grow us. But I would have absolutely zero passion for this. Cuff Bust.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage.
I mean,
All right,
to be fair
next
to the
one
guy,
of this year's
single
most
creator,
anticipated
etc.
games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
See, this one I'm definitely interested in.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Ooh, Lando. Puna, Jabba the Hutt.
We should get moving.
Ooh, Genie.
I think I spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we're showing you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year, Cuff Bust. I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
This one looks beautiful. Although I am actually going, the dog dies at the end. Yeah, that's how cynical I've become. So the big enemy in the background reminds me of Ori in the Blind Forest. And see, now if as good as that, this would be something special. Never.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when you get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we've got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Like it might actually be pretty cool.
Study the past. If you would define
Civilization 7.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing that shall be told.
This has got to be
among
Civ 7,
men
isn't it?
hereafter.
Each of us shall endure this world's life until the end.
There's too many different things. Trying through too many different time things. It's got to be Civilization 7.
Shall not be lost.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
To be fair, I knew that was the rumor, the big thing that was going to be revealed by 2K was Civ 7.
Team, we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and date to PC and consoles next year. I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment, but we also have to thank you, our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years.
Civilization really been going
and we
30
hope you'll join
years.
us later this summer
Jeez.
for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
To be fair, how many? What's the thing Dragon Ball's based on? That's what this is. Journey to the West. This has been revealed. I'm sure this already. I could be wrong. Well, that told me fuck all, didn't it? Collector's edition. Collector's edition looks quite nice, to be fair. don't care about this one. I have no VR headset.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall. And yet hope still glimmers. Even in the depths of the unknown, like mayflies, we die to live again.
This has some interesting looks.
The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing, we stand together.
I must admit, the dragon that used to be a plane thing, that looks quite cool. You in?
Have any of you faced Tyranids before? Only these past 2
I have.
days.
I used to play 5K.
There is much to learn. The numbers are endless.
I never played the first Space Marine. I kind of
I will take you all with me.
regret that. So this one is looking pretty cool.
We fight! For Oshima!
If I'm done with Final Fantasy Rebirth in time, we'll play that.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG, Metaphor, slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino and Shikanori Shojima.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立てて。
You know, one thing the following is going to sound slightly racist, but I kind of don't mean it. There's a thing that I've noticed about Japanese game developers, is they all have really long hair for blocks.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他の
the
ゲームでいうと
one
ころ
I
の
know
ジョ
with
ブ
the
ですね。
shortest hair is
その
Kojima,
姿に
and
主人
even
公
his
た
is
ちが
quite
変身し
shaggy.
て明日の未来のために戦うっていうとても熱い RPG です。
It just must be like if you're again, the law is in Japan, if you are a game designer, you have to grow your hair out and look as scruffy as possible.
Archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及ぶ。経験を積ませ
I
ると
feel like I would
一部のアーキ
quite
タイプは進
enjoy
化すること
like
も
the
できます。
Persona games. I just never got into them.
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with
I
a
think that
feeling of
comes
strength
from
and uniqueness
not
in each of their
Persona.
designs. In total, there will be more than
What was
40
it?
types of archetypes available in the
It's
game. These archetypes can gain experience
Is it
and even
Dragona?
evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
I keep wanting to say Daikatana, but it's not Daikatana. There were one turn-based, top-down Japanese RPG series.
今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーを お持ちしました。ぜひご覧
It
になっ
might
て
be
ください。
Shin
あり
Megami
がとうござい
Tensei
まし
I'm
た。
thinking of, but
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this
But it's
game
not
to make it as
definitely gonna be
exciting
D.
as possible.
I remember
In fact,
reading
we've even
something
brought our
years
latest
ago,
trailer
like
today, which is
15
centered around
years
the
ago.
topic of these archetypes.
And it said
Thank
that,
you very much, and we hope
like,
you enjoy it.
It'll take you 100 hours to get through the game, but the game never actually finishes. So you can just keep playing, and people have gone thousands of hours, and they're just like, yeah, I don't want to do the same game. We oppress. For that one.
We fight. A great evil flows through this land.
The Persona games are spin-offs from Shin Megami Tensei, aren't they? Have I got that right? Sorry. Stop wanking.
Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them.
On guard!
You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
How's this? Gower! No holding back!
Now you've acquired a most interesting power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
Such an honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us
Did
on
it say
stage.
that was
Thank
on
you
Game
guys
Pass?
for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs.
Why, thank you.
Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later this year. As Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
That metaphor does look pretty cool. Needs a better name. Xbox timed exclusive.
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham, driving the city mad. The only light left is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon. But they're not the only ones who can use it. The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
Yeah. I question how a Batman game would work in VR. Especially in Arkham Batman game.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise.
But not like that.
And that includes
You want some
me.
proper Arkham game.
Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Streets of Rage. Battlefield. Oh, okay. This seems like a very different art style from the original trailers of Street Fighter 6. Oh, but of course they bring our Bison back. I didn't hear that, but maybe. Now this is an art style you don't see very often. Tears of Metal. Clan McLeod. And Connor McLeod and Clan McLeod. You can't put Clan McLeod in it and not have it be a Highland again. This just looks like a more stylish Dynasty Warriors. No. Mainly because it's caught and I ain't got any friends.
I guess we'll see.
Dragon Ball.
This will be when the true battle begins.
I'm not a huge Dragon Ball guy. I've watched a couple of the most recent movies. I've never watched the TV show and stuff. But the couple of games that I've played were pretty cool. The fighting games.
No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait!
Yeah, I think I was probably like 5 or 10 years too old for Dragon Ball when it truly hit big over here.
You are impressive, boy. I will show you the true form of autonomous open. It's my turn to change everything. Let's do this. This is nothing. I don't think you can win. There's no way.
There you go, Internet. We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Of course, it's an extraction game.
We've got a new mission, Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious, with conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective: collect and decode the Mando Brick located at the tourist center of the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Clean the balcony. On your mark.
That was a rubbish shot. That should have been a headshot.
I'm going in.
Shit! They've got a flamethrower. Engaging! Second floor! Ah! I got shot! Warming up! All clear. Prepare for decoding.
Okay.
That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over.
This should speak the Call of Duty crowd, except it won't, because Call of Duty is Call of Duty, and they just don't change.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
I mean, that's quite cool. They managed to get the Black Hawk Down license.
Why are they burning tires? RPG! Hold on!
All units prepared for landing. 2 teams, 1 foot. Clear. Secure and capture an 8 in your cabinet. Over.
Get down! Get down! Enemy attack! Air strike! Enemy vehicles coming! Vehicle under attack!
I tried to play the original Black Hawk Down game back in the day, and I couldn't play it. I couldn't see the enemies to be able to play it effectively. My mates were
And
like, "What do you mean they're right
I
there?"
have
I'm
an
like,
update for you
I
on
can't
Fatal
see that. What are
Fury:
you on
City
about?
of the Wolves. For real this time.
So this is a sequel to what is supposed to be one of the greatest fighting games ever made. Mark of the Wolves. I don't think I've ever seen any gameplay footage of Mark of the Wolves. Such a dumb little thing at the end. $5,000 of Samsung credit, that'll get you one big monitor. Yeah, this is like my first fighting game, isn't it?
Not interested!
Water balloon! Lots can make that for ya.
You're next.
Battle Crush. Okay. I see. Giant robots, definitely my kind of thing. This is definitely giving me Sony the Enders vibes. Especially on that one. Mecha Brick. That was pretty cool.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Yeah, competitive online Armored Core, that's what it seemed to be. Maybe a bit faster than Armored Core.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
I cannot sleep.
Those
I
are two
cannot
different
sleep.
games, right?
I must not sleep. I am terrified to sleep. And I am scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Amy?
I'll save you, no matter what. Just go home, Viv.
Amy!
The local police department asked me to help with a case. Why would they need a game designer? It should have some developer mode.
This one might be kind of cool.
Dark times await us.
The simulation one looked pretty cool.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games. Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry. Anyway, horror
I kind of want to
is,
see the film. I have no
to
context
my
for
great
it.
relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working.
It's like all the
working
lads on the service desk at
streaming, it's
work,
working in live events,
like,
and we
women
wanted
all
to
for
try
it,
and take our approach
I was just like,
to movies and apply
I don't
it
get
to
it.
games.
All the gameplay footage
That's
I've
what
ever
you
seen
see
of
here.
Five
We're
Nights at
gonna
Freddy's
do
just looks
independent
shit. Why is it
We're going
become
to look for
such a
creators
big thing?
and give them a
I don't
platform and
understand.
encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
Well, they look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about. We saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, you know, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore. And our independent development partners, they feel the same and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror. And our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners. And that means for us that we really want to, as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. You know, we can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have there. And I know, you know, we'll get into when games are coming out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right?
Between Jeff Keighley's feet, then I thought it was just like a big red button, and it turns out it's just power shoes.
And now here's the world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
Power Rangers, you say? Five teenagers with attitude. Ooh. This is one I'll play with my nephew. They had to put that in there. Oh, you even got Zon sequences, that's quite cool. And shark fight sequences. Right, Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. I probably shouldn't be as up for that as I This is very Brothers of Tale of Two Sons. Yeah. There's going to be no overt storytelling in this. It is going to be all game world storytelling. Deer and boy. Well, there's a boy and there's a deer.
What a
Let's name
beautiful
it Deer
game,
and Boy.
Deer and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government. And games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
These 2 young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass Smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world.
It was a bit risky for this.
Face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
You English wankers!
This is retribution for my sins. To the task!
Come on!
To the fucking task.
Not my thing. Combat would need to be
Next, we
a
step
lot
into
more
the dark
stylish than
mind
that
of
for it to be
Silent
my
Hill
thing.
creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent, Tokyo-based studio.
Is it? So this is from the creator of Silent Hill. This is weird. Dark Souls of Silent Hill. Yeah, I can see that. Did he just make a minigun out of the blood in his body? The traversal mechanics seem novel. That's kind of cool. instantly, this is the goofiest game I've had so far tonight.
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do.
What the fuck are we watching?
Really. Really. Good. I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency! Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die...
I am actually... They do look like a stretching. I'm actually weirdly up for this. This looks like... I'm talking about goofy. This is definitely the most goofy game I've seen tonight. I'm actually deeply down for it. This
They made
looks
me
really
who
cool.
I am. And I will make them pay for it.
Killer Bean.
Glad you liked that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles.
So,
Jeff Liu,
like, not to sound too derogatory and present company accepted,
so fun. It's
that
amazing what can happen in this
looks
industry.
like it
All
was
right,
made
to
by one
introduce
person.
their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier,
Like,
France, Audrey LaPrince and Emmerich
Just
Koh.
like the facial animations and the fact that it's a bean and stuff.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very
Makes
happy
it
to be
look
here.
like
When
he
we
cut
created our
corners
studio,
in ways that
Emmerich
could have
and I,
made it
we
work.
promised each other
But you,
to always
it
come up with
had
something
the
new.
feel
So
of one
after
person doing it.
Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new
But I'm
game,
definitely down for that.
Care,
That was cool.
a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's
That's a
very
good name for the
intense and
studio, the
realistic.
Game Bakers.
It's a face-off between you
like
and
it.
the mountain.
That's a good one. I like that one.
And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay. You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
Climbing, getting over it, knock off. Pretty. There is some weird animation on these legs.
not meant to be here. I'm a fighter. I'm meant
Creator
to
of
be in the
Stanley
arena,
Parable.
in
That's
combat.
quite cool, I hope.
But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've
I'm
had
out.
to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Wonderstop. Don't know about that one.
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer from Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the Fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
These are incredible.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the Nine. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
That's quite cool mechanic.
This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
This strikes me as something that is steeped in sort of Indian, like Pakistani
The Fold is a strange place.
mythology and war. That was quite cool. It is all cutscenes,
I
but
finally have something. Something that I want to protect.
Now steel your heart. Adventure starts.
yeah, to be fair. Well, it's important, you know, you gotta drive themselves.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall.
That's a good insult, isn't it? Delusion taken form. I like that.
Feel honored to fight a legend. On guard. your greatest final chapter.
Speaking of all cutscenes.
There is but one certainty in the cosmos. Change.
No Tria the Last Song.
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The
That's
first
a lot of
Descendant,
colours.
powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Can you say Destiny Killer? Yeah. It is very Destiny without the neon, this, isn't it? Hello, Benny. It really does, just like some developers in Japan have looked at Destiny and gone, we can do that. And this is what they came up with.
That looks awesome. The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two
Can you tell someone
developers
who's
whose
reading
hit
from a
indie game,
teleprompter?
Among Us, took the world by storm and a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
Stream problems.
What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake?
Oh,
do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2, Among Us 3.
I didn't even
4?
see the Nexon name
Well,
on it, to
turns
be
out
fair.
we actually have something very real we wanted to
Yeah, I
present to
might
you
get
all
cancelled
today.
for that.
There's been so many great indie games in recent years,
Do you
but
see what I mean,
it's
though?
also been
It's-
no secret that it's
Not
kind of a rough
necessarily
time in the
Japanese,
industry.
but like
Some devs don't
the
really get
sort
the
of
chance they
Oriental
deserve, so we
region
thought we
have
could
looked
help out a
at
little
someone
bit.
in the
That's why
Oriental
we're
region,
excited
put
to
the Destiny
announce
gun,
our
we can
side
do that,
project,
and that's what they
Our
came up with.
Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular among me days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Let's see, there's been a couple of these tonight. I quite like this.
Hi, I'm Ian from Shape Shop, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio Any%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, or boss rush game.
Oh, these are not in the Sloth games. They're other companies' games.
Hey, I'm Husband,
Outer
game
Sloth
director
is
of
just the
Huscroft,
publisher
and this
now.
is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas,
See, this
and
one's
vanquish
me,
a fleet of
Rogue
colossal
Eclipse.
super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and
Yes,
I
big
cannot wait to
collection of
play
indie
them.
games.
But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show? Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
I'm intrigued by this one. Jesus, Newgrounds, I haven't heard that name in years. For all of 5 minutes, I was a producer for Beef Jack Studios, who were helping people make
Up next, we have Sonic
Newgrounds.
X Shadow Generations.
Flash games. It really was
A definitive greatest
5
hit
minutes.
collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
I wonder if Shadow is voiced by Keanu Reeves. In this.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
Yeah. Sega.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
I really need to watch the new Dune movies.
Future that never happened.
Shadow escaped the Matrix.
One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future until it created me. But I see a narrow way, a path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom O&L in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
That developing Uncapped Games. You're telling me there's never been a game developer before called Uncapped Games. Well, this is one for the anime fans. That looked kind of cool.
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic. All right. Our next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates in 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the Finals.
If they hit that reset button, it can take us anywhere.
I've heard good things about the Finals.
The Finals in Kyoto. All right, please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
People said there might be some DLC announcement for Alan Wake 2. Max Payne himself.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well,
this is
we are
rubbish.
excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow. Next, we promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs. It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was a chance for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable
now
in less than 24 hours tomorrow. Thank you. Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us in Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
And I will come back for you, my love.
And cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
I was the only one who could save the writer and the
Glad
very
you-
soul of literature.
Jesse, what's the name? Jesse. This is something really
different.
Try the coffee.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Through
I haven't played any of the online games.
of time, they've come to these mythical shores, seeking mastery over death itself. A cruel and beautiful paradise where primal forces clash.
This is what I think it is, which I believe is the Amazon Outer World or something. Other World. I'm shocked that this is still going, if I'm being honest.
Forged and demons are born. This is
New World, there we go.
That's right, New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat.
Apparently not.
A special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Why do people choose to sleep? It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. The nightmarish past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never come.
Okay. Can't deny Honkai Star Rail is like stylish. I'm not particularly bothered by it. It strikes me as a streamer. It strikes me as a game that if I start playing, it'd be the only thing I play, and just become a Honkai Star Rail streamer.
Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
War dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
Dark and dark. Why do skeletons produce blood? Is the first thing I'm going to say about this.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure, Dark and Darker,
There's a lot of
is now
acronyms.
live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
This looks strange. I thought that was something to do with Hyperlight Drifter. I looked at it and my first thought was, is this the sequel to Hyperlight Drifter?
Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a fluffy little kitty, don't you know? Well, you's a crazy party animal, don't you know? Well, all the crazy party animals, and you know the party's this way, so let's go.
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing in this town, all those lies. Everyone in MCorp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at MCorp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time. Fine. Nobody panic. Nobody panic.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
This looks like they're still working on it.
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Power World. I mean, just look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major
How is this
update
game not been
announcement.
sued
A
into
whole new
oblivion
island
by
is
the
coming.
Pokemon Company? Yeah. There was some action around it.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Power World on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team. Guys.
We're shutting down.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches you make.
That sounded
while
really
all eyes
harsh.
are
I
on
actually
you.
quite like Valorant. It's a
Millions
good
of
game.
players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
So they're bringing it to consoles.
Target down.
Saw you, Mosh! Dizzy's up!
I wonder if after this we'll do a sneak peek at Season 2 of Arcane.
No one can hold that breath forever.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year.
Seems to have an
Our limited
updated
beta starts
art
June
style
14th,
from the last time
and
I
you can
played
sign
it.
up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community evolve as new players bring their passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
So we just friends, I take no offense. Wanna know what's next? I can't lie, that kinda depends. And if you say it one more time for me, I
A lot of pomp and circumstance being these live action bits.
why don't we play it again? 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 Got it! Demon 1 shuts it down! I know you must be sorry, but can't you stay? Why don't we play it again? Why don't we play it again? Play it again. Why don't we play it again?
Exciting to have Riot on console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
I'm in 100%.
We were all banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
Don't you dare say that! You do not deserve to be thrown away!
1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move? I'm coming for you, Riley!
Oh, yeah? What's this? Come on! No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the US, Samsung, just released new 2024 monitors for gaming, work, and entertainment. Scan the QR code now to get up to $300 Samsung credit when you purchase through June 17th, plus a chance to win $5,000 Samsung credit for US residents.
Summer Game Fest 2024! Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements.
There's been
And
some
yes,
kooky things.
Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong, and today, Chicken is
I
excited
tried
to share a new
Stardew
game
Valley, I
that
could never get
Chicken
into it.
and Chicken's buddies are in called Squad Busters.
Just
You
those
fight
style of games are just
monsters,
not for
collect
me.
lots of shiny things, and Chicken has a big role. That's all that matters. And here is our big ad. Squad up. Oh, oh, I mean, cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
What's going on? Who are you?
Look at your phone. I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked.
They spent some money on this advert.
Get out of the fucking bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
Tell me about yourself. I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because.
Your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
Great emotionally.
Also, I pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer. Okay, I'm just a
I
lumberjack.
don't think you're qualified to be an accountant, so. Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations.
What's the parking like?
There's more where that came from.
Oh, I hope not. Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
Just relax your bowels, your mind.
Different story. This time I'm mistaken. Forehead and you are hardware breaking.
I've been wrong.
I've been down. Hey, look at these clowns.
You call this a squad?
Pathetic.
Pasta. Jinx.
Dolph Lundgren.
Jinx. No, you, Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack? Hey, you wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Aye. We ain't never leaving you. Goodbye.
Here. I came from inside me.
Do you want me to shut the door, or?
What?
It's so weird.
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto. Ryozo-san!
はい、サンキュージェーン。今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの、最新の映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025
on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になりますが、8月に行われるゲームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
Over there!
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake them off! Follow me! Yeah! Here it comes!
There's too many of them!
Watch out for that glove! I will draw its iron! Cover me!
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready! If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them!
Don't know about this one.
As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
I think this and Monster Hunter Rise I might actually enjoy, but
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
Thank you, Ryosa-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
final game.
How many days do I have left? 42 or 41?
The Faceless is here!
Don't go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
That was pretty cool. That's the Dark Souls. This actually looks pretty cool.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now keep checking summergamefest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, right now.
Okay. Yeah, I have to be up, so we can't watch Day of the Devs. But yeah, alright. That was actually slightly better than I was expecting. Some cool looking games. Definitely some cool looking indie games coming out. So, yeah, that was worth it. Absolutely, definitely. And then we got the Xbox thing on Sunday. So, I'll be looking forward to doing that. I won't be talking over the Xbox thing. Although, I could do, because I can just delay watching it until we start the stream. And do it that way. I'm trying to work out, I might do that. So, we'll see. If you see the thumbnail being the Xbox showcase thing, that's what we're doing. Alright, thank you so much for watching, EP. Always a pleasure, my friend. Hopefully get to see you prying to the void on that show next year. And, yeah, thank you so much. Everyone have a fantastic weekend. I will see you Sunday night for whatever we're going to do. And, yeah, see you then. Sweet dreams.